It's amazing to be here. I know it's a hard act to follow with Kevin O'Leary and Anthony Scaramucci, but I promise our topic is going to be a very, very entertaining one. Today, we will be discussing how to onboard the next billion users into crypto. So it's a juicy one for you. And on the panel today, I've got Rory from CoinFlip, Art from Columbia Lab, and Jason Lau from OkCoin. Welcome to the stage. Gentlemen, will you introduce yourselves?
Good morning, I'm Rory Herriman. I am the Chief Strategy and Technology Officer here at CoinFlip. I appreciate you having me and look forward to the discussion.
Good morning, I'm Art Malkov, former head of marketing for iTech Silica, and now work with Lab to Market Columbia Accelerator. Here to talk about can we get more users?
Morning, everyone. I'm Jason. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at OkCoin. OkCoin, we're a crypto exchange and platform. We're founded in 2013, headquartered out of San Francisco, and we service institutions and retail users all around the world.
Awesome. So we're going to kick this right off, but I wanted to start you off with this. So in light of the previous panel on threats facing crypto, it's important to address some of the underlying issues and problems with the current onboarding process and Web3 infrastructure, which is critical to onboarding the next billion users, wouldn't you say? So what are some of those issues and how can they be addressed, and what must be prioritized in order to make the user experience more seamless and frictionless?
I think generally from my experience on the marketing side that the biggest obstacle right now to onboarding the next billion or the first billion, we're still got to get to the first billion, guys. We're still there. We're going there. And then we're going to have a next billion too. The biggest obstacle, what I see is it's education and understanding for people that it's not a scary technology. And a lot of it has to be hidden behind, like, hey, it's just an app. You can use it. It's easy. Dealing with the recent blowbacks of, large exchanges going under, I think there is also going to be how do we mend the trust of the people? Because for people to rejoin and regrow into the space, they have to feel comfortable.
So segueing into the next question, now that we've addressed some of the problems, the underlying problems in the infrastructure and the tech, where will these new users come from? And how become interested in this new technology? How will we reinvigorate them again to be interested in crypto instead of people saying it's a Ponzi, it's over? How will we get there? What does that look like to you guys?
To me, it has to become for people not to think it's crypto. I think the larger players have to enter and they have to feel comfortable. So I think right now after FTX, there's going to be a bit of a time where people will see that as Jason mentioned, the technology is fine. Everything is still works as supposed to be. It's the problem that are getting kind of washed away and cleansed in a way. So then, it's like forest fire. You need a bit of brush fire to have the new stronger trees grow. That's what happened in the last market, just to remember. There was a lot of problems as well, and they got cleaned away, and now we had DeFi, NFTs. So all of those are real value that has been created, and now we have to go to the larger companies, to the larger projects. Ultimately, my opinion is that it's going to be from top to bottom, meaning large corporations can come in and they have 10 millions, 100 millions users, and they can just push it down, and it's water flow effect. What if we have Amazon? What if we have Apple that decides to integrate blockchain technology? There could be a lot of value, but also immediately you reach so much more mindset. So many more people are able to just jump in and say, hey, I get it. I trust it because the big companies are here, and unfortunately, there is no way around it. People look at the big companies. If you do this, we will do it. If you don't do it, I don't know.
You're kind of validating this.
Validating, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I fully believe that too. Yeah, and I'm hearing ease of use, accessibility, that you mentioned, Art, that we should be able to use this technology as the hybrid approach, I call it, like Starbucks, without even knowing we're using the blockchain, but reaping the benefits of the actual technology, right? This liquidity is going to get in the space. And what are your final closing thoughts moving forward on how this will evolve?
I think regulation is going to be, what can we do, what we cannot do. That's a lot of companies are still kind of up in the air. That's has been the problem since 2016, 17, 18, when we had the explosion. Remember, in the crypto market in 2017, went from 20 billion to over 800 billion in 1 year. And this time around, we went to 3 billion. But yet the regulations are still unclear. And until we have the clarity, there's still going to be a lot of what can we do, what cannot do. And that will prevent larger players to coming in and participating at full. So my view on how do we go forward is let's give opportunity for people to learn, but also have, actually try to bring in larger companies more actively. And this is not just Web3 separate from Web2, but how do we bring it together? They're
The bridge.
the branch. Yeah, I'm working with a few projects who are doing that. They're trying to connect it. There's like Unilayer, there is Royalty, and it's coming.
In closing, if you guys would just please tell the audience where they can get in touch with you, any announcements you may have.
Excellent. Yeah, LinkedIn are probably the best way. Art Malkov, you can just go to malkov.io and it will take you to my LinkedIn page. Likewise, working with a few different projects that are connecting the liquidity part. So interoperability for me is a big thing. And the other project is bringing one of the largest Web2 influencer agencies moving to Web3 on YouTube. So that's going to be very interesting to watch. Be on lookout. Going to be some news in early next year.
Thank you guys so much for having us. It was an excellent conversation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.